Garden Warfare 2 is such a fantastic game. There are so many characters to play and so much to do. However, the game does have a couple of flaws, and one of those flaws in particular drives me crazy. This flaw has nothing to do with the game's mechanics or its bugs and glitches. This flaw is about a character, or more specifically, how people play this character. That's right, I'm talking about the Chomper. Probably around 95% of the players I see playing this character are playing him completely wrong. Well, if you play him correctly, the Chomper is actually a very strong class. But how do you play him correctly? Well, that is what I'm going to be talking about today. Let's get started. The Chomper is a medium speed plant with 175 HP. This is above average health, which can definitely come to your advantage during fights. The Chomper's primary attack does 25 damage a bite and 28 damage with the damage upgrade. But the Chomper also has a secondary attack called Swallow, which can one-shot any zombie, however it does leave you vulnerable. This secondary attack is a high-risk, high-reward factor that the player has to decide whether or not they want to use. Now onto the abilities. Chomper's first ability is Goop. When a zombie gets gooped, their movement speed is greatly reduced for a couple of seconds and they take a small amount of damage. There is also another variant of this move called Super Sticky Goop. This goop does less damage than the normal goop, but it completely stops the opponent from moving rather than slowing them down. The Chomper also has one more projectile named Chomp Cannon. This ability is not very good because it requires you to be very accurate and it doesn't do that much damage. Now onto the Y abilities. We have Burrow and Sprint Burrow. Burrow allows Chomper to go underground and burrow zombies and swallow them. As for Sprint Burrow, I don't recommend using this ability. Yes, you move so much faster, but you come up from the ground so fast that it makes this ability completely useless. Now for the Chomper's final ability slot. We have three versions of one ability, Spikeweed. The normal Spikeweed does 50 damage, the spiky Spikeweed does 70 damage, but you get to place down less of them. Finally, there is Vampweed, which does no damage to the zombie, but heals you 40 health. All three of these abilities are very useful for killing zombies and swallowing them because it renders them completely immobile. Contrary to what most people do, the correct strategy with Chomper is not to burrow into a group of 20 people. This is annoying and will only result in you dying a lot and maybe getting a lot of hate messages. The correct strategy with Chomper is to be sneaky. You should sneak behind enemy lines and attack zombies that are on their own. This will result in you getting a ton more vanquishes and a lot less deaths. For example, in a game of Turf Takeover, a Chomper should not go charging into a group of 20 zombies. Instead, he should go to the side of the objective, which will help him pick off zombies who are by themselves. Now, to use the abilities effectively. You should use Goop on an unsuspecting zombie, which will make killing/swallowing him easy. As for burrows, these can be used in two ways. One, this is an easy way to burrow a zombie in a 1v1. Two, this can be used as an escape method if you are caught in a pinch. Finally, Spikeweed can be used in a number of ways. One, these can be placed near key areas such as near objectives in Turf Takeover. This will help you defend the objective. Two, you can Spikeweed the zombie to either heal yourself or help make killing him easy. Now it is time for the quiz. There will be several questions to see if you really understand how to play Chomper correctly. Question 1. You see a zombie running in front of you. He is alone and he doesn't know you are there. Should you A. Chomp several times to let him know you are there, B. Keep chasing after him, or C. Goop him then swallow him? The correct answer is C. Answer A will result in your death, and B could end up having you get caught up with other zombies. Question 2. You see a group of 5 zombies huddled close together. Should you A. Burrow and swallow one of the zombies, B. Wait until the group separates, or C. Do nothing? Correct answer is B. A will result in your instant death, and C may work in your favor, but it might not. Question 3. You are low on HP and you find a zombie. Should you A. just kill him, B. accept your fate and die, or C. goop him then vampweed him? The correct answer is C. This will result in you healing from the vampweed, which is obviously a good thing. That is all for today's video. I really hoped this helped you understand how Chompers should be played. How did you do on the quiz? Leave me a comment below and let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate the support, and it motivates me to make awesome videos like this. I am Boss485 Gaming, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.